Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Paranormal News. Tonight's article comes from NexusNewsFeed.com, and the headline is Massive Bigfoot Recently Reported in Bald Eagle State Park, Pennsylvania. A Center County, Pennsylvania man witnessed a huge Bigfoot walking through the nearby hemlock forest. This incident occurred in the Bald Eagle State Park in early October 2020. I recently received the following witness report. I received a telephone call from R.A., who states that he had a Bigfoot sighting near his cabin in Center County, Pennsylvania, during the first week of October 2020. R.A. was staying in a cabin near the campground area at Bald Eagle State Park. Around 6:30 p.m., he walked outside to relieve himself when he noticed movement in the hemlock trees. There was still enough light for him to observe whatever this was. At approximately 50 yards, he watched a huge dark-haired hominid walking towards Pine Creek. R.A. stated that he literally heard each footfall as the massive creature moved through the forest. He continued to watch as the Bigfoot stepped over the small creek and continued trekking away from him. R.A. states that he watched the Bigfoot for about 20 seconds. R.A. describes the Bigfoot as at least 8 foot in height, with massive, wide shoulders. It was covered in dark brown hair. The face was hard to make out, but he compared it as more human than ape, with a conical head and prominent brow ridge. It never altered its pace. That evening, R.A. said that he heard a series of wood knocks and whoops in and around 1 a.m. that were emanating from all directions. This is the first time he has ever heard anything similar to this in all the years he has come to the cabin. The area has a lot of wildlife, including large black bears. R.A. states that this was not a black bear, which he is very familiar with seeing in the area. Lon. And I guess Lon is the guy that wrote this article. Note, Center County has several state parks and forests, as well as state game lands within its boundaries and in the surrounding counties. We have received several upright canine sighting and encounter reports from various areas in the general area over the years. The Phantom and Monsters 4D research team will follow up on the report. Lon. And that is the end of this article. Now, this one is very interesting because it starts off, you think it's just a normal Bigfoot sighting, right? This guy says he got a witness report. He got a phone call from this RA guy, and he's telling him about this Bigfoot sighting that he had out in this campground area in Bald Eagle State Park. So he goes on to explain how the Bigfoot is really big and it's around 8 foot tall and very wide in the shoulders, etc., etc. It talks about the conical head, which is like a cone-shaped head. A lot of the reports have that. The prominent brow ridge. So far, everything matches up with a normal Bigfoot sighting. He heard knocks and whoops and all that kind of stuff. That's also something that you get in a lot of witness reports of Bigfoot. But where it gets weird is in the notes section here. It says that they have received several upright canine sightings. Now, canine is dog. I'm sure you all know that. So Bigfoot is not canine whatsoever. If anything, it's more of an ape-looking thing than anything else. So what that tells me is that not only have they had Bigfoot sightings here at this park, but also you're talking potential either dogman sightings or werewolf sightings in this park as well. Because those are the two main ones that would fit that canine description of a large, upright canine. Because they're not talking about a regular dog or a wolf that's running on all fours. It says upright canine sightings. So that means this thing is walking like a man. So to me, you're either talking werewolf or you're talking dogman. Now, out of those two, I would say the most likely would be dogman sightings. Very interesting. So this place, which is in Bald Eagle State Park in Pennsylvania, there have been Bigfoot sightings and there have been dogman sightings at this place. Very cool. So that is the end of this article. It goes on to talk about donation to the group and all that kind of stuff. So if that's something that you would be interested in, if you want to help these guys out with their work, you can go to nexusnewsfeed.com and check it out. You can read the article there and you can donate there if you want. But that is the end of this article. I have no reason to doubt that there was a Bigfoot sighting here. I mean, it makes sense. The several upright canine sightings, I've already talked about that. I think that's probably Dogman. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And as a little note, I just want to say I'm happy to be back because I had a little situation that happened day before yesterday. And my charger for my laptop fried. I mean, it was shooting lightning out of it. It was crazy. And I live up in the mountains, so it's not like I can just run to the store and pick up another charger. For me, the only stores around here, none of them carry the kind of charger I need. I have to actually order it. So I had to go on Amazon and order a new charger for my laptop because my laptop was completely dead. And I had to wait for it to get here. Even though it was on Prime, it still took 2 days to get here. So I've been kind of out of commission for 2 days. And I'm telling you right now, I'm used to working like 10 to 12, 14 hours a day, every day of my life. I'm always working on something, whether it's writing or whether it's editing videos or recording videos or whatever. I'm always working on something. And to be out of commission like that and only have my phone was absolutely mind-blowing. I didn't know what to do with myself. I felt like I was going crazy. There was literally nothing to do. I sat around and watched movies all day. I felt so lazy. So it is so good to be back. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support and all the love that you give me. I won't forget it. Believe me, it means a lot to me. And I'll catch you on the next video. Until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.